Today we are going to talk about one of the most unique and futuristic experimental fighter jets ever created, the Sukhoi Su-47 Berkut, also known as the Black Eagle. This jet, with its iconic glossy black body and white nose tip, represents Russia's bold attempt at creating a next-generation fighter during the 1990s. In this video, we will explore the complete story of the Su-47, its history, its design, its unusual forward-swept wings, the advanced technology that made it stand out, and the reasons why it never went into full production. We will also look at how the lessons learned from this aircraft influenced modern Russian stealth fighters. Welcome to Auto Trend, the channel where we bring you deep dives into the world of military, aviation, and iconic vehicles. If you are passionate about fighter jets and advanced technology, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned, because today's topic is nothing short of fascinating. The story of the Su-47 begins during the Cold War. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, the Soviet Union was in a race with the United States to develop the next generation of fighter aircraft. The Americans were already experimenting with advanced designs, and the Soviets did not want to be left behind. Sukhoi, one of Russia's leading aircraft design bureaus, was tasked with creating something revolutionary. Instead of simply upgrading older designs like the Su-27, Sukhoi engineers wanted to test completely new aerodynamic concepts. This led to the creation of the forward-swept wing design, something that had rarely been attempted in fighter jets before. At first glance, the Su-47 looks almost alien compared to traditional fighters. Its wings sweep forward instead of backward, giving it a very aggressive and futuristic look. But this wasn't just about looks, it was about aerodynamics. Forward-swept wings give an aircraft incredible maneuverability, especially at low speeds. They allow the jet to maintain lift at higher angles of attack, meaning it can turn tighter and stay stable when other jets might lose control. This gave the Su-47 an edge in close dogfights and in performing extreme maneuvers. However, such wings also create major engineering challenges. The stress and twisting forces on the wings are far greater than on a traditional fighter. To solve this, Sukhoi used advanced composite materials that were both light and strong. At the time, this was cutting-edge technology. The Su-47 Berkut was not just an experimental jet, it was a masterpiece of design. The aircraft had a sleek, glossy black paint scheme with a white nose tip, which quickly became its iconic look. In fact, most images of the Su-47 that went viral around the world show it in this exact color scheme, giving it the nickname the Black Eagle. Its fuselage was based loosely on the Su-27 flanker but heavily modified. The forward-swept wings, large vertical stabilizers, and canards gave it an aggressive stance. On the ground, the aircraft looked like it came straight out of a science fiction movie. The Su-47 was designed as a testbed for advanced technologies, not as a production fighter. Even so, its performance was impressive, with a top speed of around Mach 1.6, powered by two D30F6 afterburning turbofan engines. The jet had an operational range of more than 3,000 kilometers, but the most striking aspect was its maneuverability. The forward-swept wings and advanced control systems allowed it to perform high-alpha maneuvers, sharp turns, and aerobatics that were nearly impossible for conventional fighters. Test pilots reported that the jet was stable, responsive, and highly maneuverable. The main purpose of the Su-47 was to serve as a flying laboratory. It tested several technologies that later influenced Russian fifth-generation fighters like the Su-57 Felon. These included the extensive use of composite materials for strength and weight reduction, advanced fly-by-wire systems for stability, research on high-agility aerodynamics, and testing of next-generation avionics and cockpit layouts. Although the Su-47 was not stealthy by modern standards, it gave engineers valuable insights into how future stealth fighters should be designed. With all these advanced features, you might wonder why Russia never mass-produced the Su-47. The answer lies in timing and economics. The aircraft was developed during the 1990s, a period when Russia was struggling financially. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, large-scale funding for new fighters was simply not available. In addition, the forward-swept wing design, while impressive, was not practical for mass production due to the cost of materials and structural challenges. Instead, the Su-47 remained a prototype and research platform, with only one flyable version ever built. Even though it never entered service, the Su-47 left behind an important legacy. Many of the technologies tested on this aircraft were later used in the Su-57 Felon, Russia's current fifth-generation stealth fighter. In many ways, the Su-47 was a stepping stone that helped Russia prepare for the future of aerial warfare. Its unique look also made it one of the most recognizable experimental jets in the world. Aviation fans still consider it one of the most beautiful and futuristic designs ever created. In conclusion, the Su-47 Berkut, the Black Eagle, was not just a fighter jet. It was a symbol of innovation, ambition, and futuristic vision. Even though it never entered mass service, it shaped the path for Russia's advanced fighters and left a permanent mark on aviation history. For aviation lovers, the image of the glossy black Su-47 with its white nose tip, standing tall in front of Russian military headquarters, remains iconic. This jet was more than a prototype. It was a glimpse into the future,